Another amazing Sunday evening. It's been a while. I hope everyone is doing fine. My name here is Titus, your host for this cage match between Joseph Methu and Panchol. And this is game one, and they're gonna play three formats for those who are just new to this kind of cage match. Of course, there's been some few changes. It's been a while since we organized this event, but there seem to be a lot of development with regards to how we shall be doing it. And I'd like to just point out the change in branding. We've merged with mini chess, and now we are calling ourselves Chess 254. Of course, planning very many interesting stuff for chess. Really hoping to do very serious stuff with regards to development. So as you can see on the board, Methu is playing Panchol, and the game seems to be very good for white, I guess. I feel like Panchol is looking good here. Seems to have some extra pawn. But let's see how this pans out. This is not a duo that I've met for the first time, and of course many would say Methu has an upper hand, some would say Panchol, depends on how you look at it. But this being online blades, a lot of factors have to be considered. But let's see who wins today's match. So they're playing three formats, and the first format shall be 5 minutes, which is what they're playing at the moment. And that means they're playing games in this time control. Then after that, they're going to play 3 plus 2, meaning 3 minutes and 2 seconds increment. And finally, they'll finish up with 3 plus 0, which is a fast control compared to the 2 that we started. So I expected that pawn doubling by Methu. As you can see, now the game looks very okay for black. First, it was not a good idea to attack the knight 8 because they're 4 7. Kind of makes a lot of sense why the rook has gone to b7. Honestly, I kind of like white's position, but I don't think it has a lot of advantage really to obviously say it's a winning position for white. I think also it's good to note that the rook on A is kind of stuck, because moving the rook would mean losing the bishop. That on C1, and I think it really explains why white is not happy with black's rook on this open file, and I don't think Methu is gonna remove that rook there. So Methu decides to I think give another pawn. I don't think he had much of a choice in that position. But there seems to be some very interesting ideas with the knight, because I can see the knight going for some pawn on c3. I don't know how you can protect that as of now. Seems a bit hard to protect that pawn. I think the best move for white here would be maybe removing the king from possible future pins, but it's still not yet enough, because this rook can never come out. If you attack this bishop, it has no escape, because the knight that was on c4 was attacking all the squares. But I think now that the knight is not there, things are now okay for white, and I think white is winning. Just take the pawn, take the knight exactly, and I think at this point Panchol should be failing for this as his first. Maybe we can just see what the spectators are saying on the spectator room, and just so that we get to understand how things are on the ground. Thanks for all those who are watching on our YouTube channel. If you have a comment, just leave it down there. I'll make sure I read it. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do so that we can always update you whenever we have cage matches. This is just the first for Chess 254. Of course, we've done so many others using our Prox chess platform, but with this new platform, the cage is a bit more sponsored by Mini Chess and Prox Chess House, and now it means that players don't get to come in with the entry, which makes it actually more interesting for those who want to be ambitiously improving their game. I think it's quite clear Methu lost the first game, and they should be going for the second one. We can just have a bit of
See, yeah, that is should be on, I guess. It's just not good.
So definitely not such a good start for Methu. But it's too early to say whether it will come. So they started with some interesting opening. White is looking so aggressive, but black looking very okay at this point. Of course, you can hear some background noise from the players' background. At some point, I'll have to mute them, but for now, I'll allow the guys to hear the real background. Just to give you guys a bit more info, chess 254 is more like a movement, unlike an organization. Basically, because we intend to not only just organize cage matches like we are right now, but we hope to also do chess training, which is what we can do in different platforms, but this time going to be more different. We actually organized some training with the GLE earlier last month, and we hope to be doing that in very many ways. Apart from that, we also hope to reduce the price of chess equipment by bigger margins, maybe not immediately, but progressively. A lot shall be communicated through our Twitter channels, our website, social media platforms, on WhatsApp, wherever you found us from. We'll some information. So, so far nothing major on the board for me. Feels like they're fighting for space. But I think white is fine. Finally, it's kinda better. I like how he's controlling on the C file. Just don't like the possibilities that the black knight can block off the C file. I think having the light squared bishop for white is such a big difference.
Needed like a lot. Moved away from that cute guy, and now he wants to talk to me.
I'm sorry. Okay, I just got a lot on my mind. I almost fucked up something major. I can't leave here, but make sure it's okay.
So I can see a lot of support for Team Methu on our Facebook platform. GTIYT saying he's ready for action. Joel Okindo believes Panchol shall win the event. I want to almost agree with you at this point, but I think it's too early. Michael Mwenje saying Methu okay. Nice, let's see how that works out. Robert the same thing. The teach.
Bracelet here, you got
gonna win. Give me I think the music is too loud. Maybe I can see how I can adjust that. I agree, maybe it could be a bit loud. I kind of see why you're saying that.
If we succeed, we go back to the future. The biotics don't exist.
These cage matches are usually very tense for those who've never played, especially online. It becomes very hard to get some moves, and it's kind of regretful whenever you lose a cage match, because it feels like the whole world is watching when it's not. So that's the sad part about it. I've played several, of course, lost some, even though I've won some, and the losing part is the worst. You kind of feel like you've never won any. So very difficult moments for these players. It's not easy considering that Methu is kind of like the Blitz champ in Kenya. He is actually the Blitz champ. Methu lost in a so can definitely match. Panchol is the king of chess in South Sudan region. Of course, a very frequent player here in Kenya. He almost plays the tournament. This is not king, so you can just the tension is high. So I can see some interesting exchange happening on the seventh rank, meaning white is kind of getting a very good square there right now. I don't know if Methu will decide to capture the rook or the bishop. Of course, the bishop is better. The rook looks better because of the tempo. But maybe someone else would argue that the bishop looks better because it attacks the annoying knight that might want to end up on c4.
Lovely there.
Yeah, so I think Methu goes for the bishop exchange.
Check.
And interestingly enough, we don't have the bishops on the board.
Magic. I did not.
Wow. Giving me over.
And somehow I'm seeing
How's that getting
possibilities
back?
of
Oh, Vanessa, wait.
those
Yes, juice.
expansions, but
Juice.
it's also very risky considering those pawns are the only one king, on the king side for black.
What?
But I'm seeing it as a possibility that black might be intending. There's also the fact that you need to know that the tree is kind of tied. The queen is tied, protecting the because that rook is doing a very good job attacking that. I'm sorry, I can still feel some noise from opponents. I think I'll have to just deal with that for now. Funny enough, this cage match kind of replicates what Methu. I feel for me it feels like it's Methu playing Gibinji Hinga. Looks like a similar kind of format. I also feel like Panchol is playing like Gibinji at this point. Their strengths are usually very close to each other. And unfortunately, Gibinji lost to Panchol in the previous encounter. So I don't know what.
Check.
Yeah, so Gibinji lost also to Methu. Very close call. You can't actually call that a loss really because it was very close, just like a draw. So of course, Panchol versus Methu. This is our first encounter on this cage match series. Should be very interesting to see who wins.
Check.
I'm seeing a possibility of f5 exactly, and I don't know how to follow up from here. I don't know if you push. Yeah, I think pushing looks better instead of exchanging. Then you have ideas of h5. Alright, so seem to be having a small slight challenge. I hope it won't mess up our event. But let's see.
Check. 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 Check.
I think this is kind of lost for black. Too many pawns for white.
check,
An exchange better.
check,
Too bad. A lot of activity and commenting on the spectator room. I can see that the bishop saying
check,
that,
check,
at club 254 watch and learn. Jobwage says black pieces are entangled. That was true. As you can see at this point, black has very few pieces
check,
to use. And I think it's only honorable for Panchol to resign at this point.
check,
So
check,
mate is coming, should be less than 2 moves.
check, check, check,
Alright, so they decide to go for the long hit.
check, check, check,
Yeah. So Methu wins the second game and now it's a draw. Meaning both players have 1-1. Very interesting. Hello guys, maybe after this game, hope you can hear me. That's Methu and Panchol. We're gonna have just a small break so that I sort out the Zoom meeting call. I hope that's okay, if you can hear me. All right. So some interesting activity here. For those who've played Methu before, especially in Kenya, they can agree with me. He's a very strong player, very tactical, tricky. He has the tenacity to withstand an attack. He can easily counter-attack to a point that you feel like it was planned. So it's something I'd like just to point out, and this seems like one of the pinnacle cage matches we can really organize. He's one of the best, and of course Panchol is one of the best. Feels like a finals for me. Feels like a tournament that has been done all day, then this is the final game. So of course the players were really good in Kenya. So many of them, a lot of upcoming new players, but this feels for me like one of the best pairings to watch. I'd like also to give a thumbs up for anyone who made this event possible. That includes Githin Jihinga, who of course has sponsored greatly to this event, both financially and time, and also bringing the tournament together.
Hey, Titus, should I mute my audio or what's going on? I'm not understanding. My audio seems to be
Check.
muted all the time. Let's see here. I don't know if I should mute the audio or what to do exactly, because the audio seems to be muted most of the time.
You can
I've not muted it.
you can unmute, which is fine. But I'd like also to once you guys finish this game, you can pause a bit so that I rectify that link. It seems to be expiring in a few minutes, so I'll just send a new link in a minute.
Okay. Ni sawa. Okay, fine.
All right.
Yeah. Even I told me the audio is being muted. Mara, I'm trying to. So I shida. Okay, what is this? Okay, fine. Let me just.
So Methu under some attack that, of course, that check means he either won't castle Yeah, because pushing was not a good idea because this bishop was gonna be sacked and your rook would hang. Anyway. So rook. Panchol coming out really hard in round. Attacking seriously. I like how Panchol is fighting and insisting on the board. You can almost see very many lines in this game. So maybe Queen E7 has been played with ideas of attacking that queen, but I kind of feel this H8 rook will stay here for a very long time. I don't know if black has time for this. Because this bishop is attacking the 7th pawn. Pushing might also not be a very good idea. You weaken the light squares. Oh, and Methu goes for that. So I think he's intending to rook lift even though it's not immediate. But it could be an idea. Maybe Methu wants to free his rook through the H file. So maybe he can push again and have the rook fall. Sorry, have the rook come through the H5 square. That should be a number one's headache for black at this point. I obviously feel his H8 rook was not doing anything. So I'm foreseeing H4 coming and possibilities of rook H5. Chess Matician, also a very strong player, coming play in Kenya. He's saying I play that lane as black. Bishop G5. Of course, the bishop is pinned. The dark square bishop is pinned. You can't capture immediately because you lose your queen. Very strong move in my opinion. I actually don't know how black will respond here. I suppose removing removing the king. Apologies, we are having a slight issue with our Zoom, whatever the video call thing. We shall rectify shortly after this round. So for now, white seems to be stealing the show. I feel, as per how things are turning out, Panchol is taking this away. He's detected weaknesses and he's acting on them. Very good move. Actually, I think the only good move remaining here for black was d5.
Check.
Bishop did not have an escape route. Of course, king has to go to g8. And now the problem is this pawn on e6 is under too much pressure. I think Panchol was supposed to extend the queen. I don't know why he just didn't take the e6 pawn. I think you just have to go simple on Methu at some point. I think giving him more time and rectifying his weaknesses like he has just done. Of course, now this other rook has possibilities of coming to the g8 square and attack the king. I don't think it was such a good idea for Panchol to not take the e6 pawn, because now it's no longer on pre, because the king is supporting that pawn. So I think Methu will play g8. Yeah, then rook lift. Actually, you can even rook lift all the way, but not a good idea right now because of the queen. And now Methu seems to be gaining ground. Of course, there are these possibilities. This bishop can always come and support that e6 pawn. And if you look at the clock, Panchol lagging in time. So obviously, I think Panchol kind of blundered not exchanging that pawn. I think just having an extra pawn here was enough. I don't know if this sack is playable. No, it's not. And there seems to be a lot of I think rook h6 can be good. I think rook h6 was better. These possibilities are even queen there. So right now you expect time to be the determinant factor from here onwards, because the game is still very imbalanced. You can't really say white is winning now because time is not enough. The position is not so obvious. Oh, I like that pin. Kind of forces issues, and it could be a mate. Played badly. I actually don't know what the best move here is for. And the best move could actually be moving the queen backwards. That's a very strong point. Yeah, moving the queen seems
Check.
like the only move. So king and then rook check.
Check.
No, Panchol missed the check here.
Check.
King up, check with the rook. Have actually lost. Wow, very well played by Panchol. I never saw that coming. I don't know why Panchol did not take the queen.
Check.
Time pressure is acting on him. Rook takes. I don't know why he's missing this obvious stuff. King up.
Check.
Maybe 5 seconds. Panchol with 7 seconds. I don't know if Panchol will manage to go by the speed of Methu. Methu is very fast. Occasionally he can make very many moves in a sec. And very sad that Panchol lost. In fact, I think Panchol just missed a mate. Just give us a moment to sort out the video issue. We kindly request for a minute and everything shall be sorted. In the meantime, give us just a short break as we sort out that problem.
sneak, Panchol. So you can't tell me that you can't be angry and you also sneak. You have sneaked on me. The last time, do you remember the last time I was a piece up and then you sneaked on me in the where was it? Thika Road somewhere. Yes. So yeah, you also sneaked on me somewhere. You trapped. Yeah. So I just sneaked here. Okay, fine. Let's continue. Because of time, it's becoming a bit late. I can't rematch on the last game, so I have to create another. Maybe you have to create. But now the problem, our color white have to be white the next one.
Yeah.
You're white down.
So,
Yeah.
but I can't rematch. That's the problem. I have to challenge maybe. Let me see. Rematch challenge to a game. If it becomes black, then we are both. Then we challenge again. Challenge to a game. Okay, sir. Yeah, even the audio is good actually.
Alright, so you guys, I hope you know we are live at the moment. So all the best. You can start as soon as possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to challenge. What is this now? How do I even check? What's going on here? See, it's 5 minutes a challenge. Our Panchol just challenged me. I'm missing the laptop. I don't know how to use this laptop.
Okay.
Yeah, please. Okay. I usually use the phone most of the time. But my phone is streaming now, so that's why I'm using the laptop. Let's see. Yeah.
Wait a bit.
Hey,
Wait a
but that
bit.
last game was very unfortunate for Panchol. I was dead sure.
No, but you see, no. But you see, no, you can't. Panchol cannot miss such a mate. I don't know what happened. That is actually a bit strange. No, that one is very strange. That one is very strange, actually. To be honest, I think that one I can't even explain. Panchol cannot be such a mate. I don't know what happened there.
I didn't.
Actually, I thought internet maybe.
Actually.
No, I play a move before.
Oh, you pre-moved. I see.
Oh, okay. Because I just said, but you are taking so much time on that position, and you play quickly.
Announced that he has won. Then I was shocked.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
But that's all about chess, yeah.
Exactly. That's how it goes.
You make mistake, you learn. Okay, fine. Panchol, you can say the challenge, please. The time is actually going. We have not even finished the 5.
Okay.
I mean, we have only played 3, so 3 more. Okay.
Yeah, 3 more.
Yeah, so we have 3 more, and then we go to 3 plus 2.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the challenge, or I can just let me just try challenge.
Wait, I'm doing it. Sure. I think my network is a bit slow or what? I don't know.
No, if the network has an issue, please say, because if the network has issue, let me see. Let me try challenge. I've never challenged. I've challenged on the laptop, but I don't know how to do it. Let me see. It's showing me casual, and what is this now? This one is just bad. PMAD 1995 variant standard time control unlimited. So I have to put real time maybe.
Yeah, real time.
Oh, I've seen minutes per side 5, increment 8. I remove the increment 0. Then I send rated. Then I click challenge. Oh, I've seen. I think the real time was. Then I click send. Oh, I was supposed to click the color. Oh, fine, we'll abort and then I'll start another one. Okay. I forgot about the color, but it's okay. I actually it came in the option of choosing the color, but I didn't pick the sent.
Okay.
Panchol, I've sent the challenge already. I think you should see it by now. Yeah, I've already sent, so I've already challenged. So if I'm not white, then we abort. Then we start another one. Then I'm white.
Right.
That's easier. Okay, so now Titus, so I'm waiting for Panchol. I've already challenged all that.
Now.
Okay.
So for our viewers who are watching, I hope you
challenge declined. What is this? Panchol, you have declined the challenge, right?
Yeah, I was white.
No, you should have accepted, and then we are both. Then we okay. See, you challenge. Ama, what do we do? Okay, fine. I challenge you again, but I have to now type the name.
Okay.
Let's see. Challenge. Okay, fine. This time I challenge correctly.
So,
That one. I didn't pick the color. Sorry. Okay, fine. 5 minutes. This is so much. I think I need to get back to playing with laptop. I don't.
So let me just explain to our viewers. Kenneth Muki is asking what's happening. So we had some issue with
Okay, it's fine. It's
our
fine.
Zoom. So we had to repair that problem with our video connection. So that's why we're having some lag. But we should be back immediately. As you can see, the players are live. So Methu is challenging Panchol now. So Panchol, once you start, you guys can.
Okay, I've challenged Panchol to white now. Now I think I've sent a challenge. Let's see, it will work. Yeah, these things have issues. I don't know why, but I have some issues. Okay, fine. I've challenged. Yeah, white. So Panchol, if possible, just accept the challenge here.
yeah.
Challenge accepted. Perfect. Good. Okay, fine. We are back
All the best
on track. Okay, fine. Yeah, not all the best. Yeah, that one does not really help. Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys for the challenges we've been having.
Titus, do I switch off the audio or what?
No, you can let it stay.
Or I can keep the audio on. I don't know.
No, we are okay like this. Move on.
Oh, you want to hear? Okay, sir. You know, sometimes I talk moves and then somebody can hear, but it's okay. Fine. Audio on then.
Alright.
Yeah, I talk moves actually. I'm not lying. I talk moves during a game, so.
Apologies for the delay. So I'll let them speak.
Don't talk. Just play the game.
I mean, talking to myself. Yeah, fine. I'll just play. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll play. It's okay.
So Vincent Limo is Team Panchol. All the best. Let's see how this goes. So far, the score is 2-1. Methu leading. I think by good luck. Ideally, the score should be the other way around. Because the game that Methu just won is very controversial. For a good chess player, it's not normal for you to win that way. But Panchol has cleared the air and said he pre-moved, so he still doesn't make sense. Even if you pre-move, you should have seen your mate anyway. But let's not blame him. He was obviously winning in that game. So thanks to all those who are watching through Lichess Live, anyone who's watching through YouTube. Let's hope that the best player wins here. I'm sorry to say, this game reminds me again. Methu versus Gibinji Hinga. Because Gibinji Hinga also was getting unlucky. He had winning positions, then stuff happened. So as you've seen, a sack has just happened and Panchol has just thrown a pawn. I think Methu has responded correctly. You still can't capture the bishop because if you do, you lose your rook. So I hope it's made that clear why the bishop takes square. Apparently, black doing very well. I like that QI is not really. It's not really as effective, but it's stopping that knight from taking the pawn on d5. So maybe I think queen can capture. I think queen takes here looks like the correct move. But now I'm afraid of rook and then stop pin. I think Methu saw that line. Maybe queen takes. Then you have this and this, but not to forget the rook is still under some attack by the rook on b8. Finally, Rook D3 has been played. Of course, with the idea of coming to support his pawn. Panchol is very good in the middle, if you guys have noticed, playing very well. He has some good understanding of position. And this pawn is gonna fall. Possibly rook exactly. So many people behind Club 254 on the spectator all the way. And this pawn is really looking a monster. I guess it forces rook b4. It does. I don't understand that. I don't see why you need to play like that.
That's my returns.
Anything. Okay, these things, they're not our things. And as much as you might want them to be, these people, they're not our people.
Yeah, it looks like a mistake. That click already simplifies as it was a miss. It was a move that was played in haste. Wow, so looks like a 2-2 for me. Yes, Panchol is taking this away. Panchol playing black, for those who don't know, he's calling himself PMAT 1995. And Methu is playing white.
Not just on festive, but different pairs of socks for each day of the week. Water, the color of fresh tea.
So unless he wins by stealing some few moves here and there, I feel black is waiting for it. But the flank pawn may not have a lot much to offer. I could be worried more big pawn, but I think the knight may not have enough maneuver. But I like the idea that the king can go to c5, but Panchola stopped it, and now this is coming, but there's this check. When that pawn falls. I think there's this possibility of. I think there's this possibility of.
My house is in the past.
Wow, this is an interesting position. This possibility.
Check.
So Panchol leaves the f3 pawn for whatever reason.
Check.
And he seems to have won. This position looks obvious.
Check.
Looks obvious for black. Because that piece is captured and the pawn has to promote. It's kind of unstoppable.
Okay, I think I design here. Is it? Okay, 2-2. 2-2. That's okay. Let's see. 2-2 is fine. Site can be reached. What's going on? Wait, okay, no, it's okay, sorry. No, it's fine. Okay. Panchol is good. This match is actually good. I like this match. This is good. Okay, let's see. We keep fighting. If we lose, fight. It's the whole idea of this match anyway. Okay.
So a very close match, 2 games to go for this time control. I have a feeling Methu might con Panchol on the 3+0 time control. He's very fast. He really has time trouble, so Panchol needs to watch out for that. But on the other hand, I feel Panchol will have upper hand on 3+2 because I can find him very. I'm finding him very tactical and positional. He's playing very well in the middle game, obviously. And whether he's playing white or black, I'm always finding him looking very advantageous. But things are starting to turn out in the end game. But I think in the previous game we just played, I felt he was doing very well in both fronts and maintained the pressure all the way, which was really nice.
What's wrong with this? Just a minute. Guys, I'm putting the phone back. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
I'm using earphones, headphones, sorry. So I'm putting the phone back. It's on a pillow in front of the table. So, okay, just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I'm back online. So I hope it's okay, Titus.
Yeah, it's fine.
Keeps falling actually. It's not the first time, so I'll. Okay.
Wow, Panchol having some really nice attack on the king side. At some point, he was threatening a mate. Yeah. So yes, that looks like the correct response. So the dark square bishop is coming to flash out the queen from that fiancé to attack. It cannot be ignored, considering the possibilities of this pawn push and maneuvers by the knight. So at this point, you have to obviously take heed and note of that queen on the h6 square.
Anton, man.
Obviously, Methu is going for the queen exchange. I obviously also would.
Guys, so I'm back online. The phone just fell a bit. And not a big deal, but yeah. I know when you put a pillow on the table, then it becomes a bit difficult. But still okay. I don't mind. But should be okay. Okay, fine. Okay, let's just play.
So h6 has been played.
Give us the date.
Knight e4.
No. I'll cut it out.
So these two players seem to have a very good followership from the country. You can see so many Kenyans behind Methu, and still others feeling like Panchol has an upper hand. But so far so good. The game is still undecided. It's 2-2. Even in this position, I feel like as much as White has some very good bishops, I think they can be neutralized. So I don't know if you calculated that exchange. Maybe rook d8.
Ôi là nhôi út. Đi cầm là đúng bằng mai man. Tăng nhau.
Possibly knight, yeah. The maneuver to go to f5. So at this point, the bishop pair for white might just make a difference if you can maintain it successfully.
Check.
White
Don't lie to me, Diane. I spent 48 years waiting for a split.
So Panchol wants to go to bishop pair.
But yes.
Queens. Pretty much unexpected All right.
You're looking for someone,
Checking attack. Queen.
protecting someone.
I feel like Queen A7.
Rita in San Bernardino, Jasmine in Prescott, Arizona. Why do the test when you know you're on the FBI's most wanted list? The man pumps the brakes. Awesome. Right.
I think at this point the position is feeling risky, even for black. Those pawn pushes
Okay, guys.
may have some
Let's go get Mom back.
consequences in the
They're
future.
like, no, Corey, come on. I just call a lawyer.
I'm seeing
Dad, look,
possibilities
things
of
there might be a little bit hairy, okay? Why don't you just
Before?
stay out here and start running?
What are you talking about?
All right, guys. I'm ready for the fight of our lives.
Darcy! Oh, you all came. Oh, what is happening? What are you mixed up in? They've got sketches floating in there. They've got your DNA from the pool.
This is my phone.
check,
Okay, you don't have to worry about that today. We're not gonna stay up on this. That is just not.
Primo. I've just I touched a piece by me. Touched a piece by me. No, it's okay, Panchol. Laugh. He's still a rough road ahead. I touched a piece. I supposed to touch a piece, then I released a piece by mistake. Thinking, just bad. Okay, fine. Rematch, please.
So there's
And let's finish this, and then we take the break. I need to do some things. The break. It's okay. So Panchol are leading with one, I think, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's okay. So it's okay.
So just in case you're wondering,
that was
the
not
players
good
cannot hear
chess,
me.
but
So
it's
in case
okay.
they would, I'll be
We'll survive.
distracting them a
We'll
lot.
survive.
So at
Yeah.
this point, they cannot hear me.
That's
I hope
the
you
move
guys can
thing
hear
is good, but it's bad. Maybe Blitz is not good. There you go. Okay. It's fine. I almost pre-move Bishop D3. I almost played the Bishop, and then I will have lost a piece. Yeah. Okay.
Mubiru Kizito, I agree with you. He says that chess is better than a movie. I obviously agree. So at this point, the scores being 3-2, and this being the last game in this format, it's not an easy ride for both players, but I think Panchol has an upper hand, so that's an advantage for him. And the fact that Methu is playing white, let's see if he's going to equalize or he's going to give away. With cage matches, it's so easy to let go and win. So it's important that whenever your opponent is up, you try as much as you can to neutralize his gap between you and him in terms of points, because the more they increase, the more demoralizing it becomes, even for you as a player. So at this point, I have to point out that the light squared bishop for white is looking really beautiful. I really like the bishop. The bishop you want to die for. I mean, I wouldn't want to extend that light squared bishop, right? And it will just mean so much at this point. So because I'm seeing possibilities of this bishop and the queen hitting towards.
Seriously? This phone keeps falling. Okay, let me just put it just a minute, please, before I play, so that it doesn't look like just a minute. Let me just set the phone. Okay, fine. That's the one that's streaming. The mouse is not working. Just logo too. Fine. That's okay. It's okay now. Back to normal. Yeah. Okay.
So rook c1. I thought rook c1 was immediate. Maybe I was wrong. Rook c1 felt immediate for me.
Oh.
Yeah, rook c1 was immediate because now I don't like this position. Yeah. Bishop coming here. Even rook played. Yeah. But either way, I have to still say this bishop is really nice. As much as there's this possibility, I just like that bishop. Look on the 7th rank. So still the game not so predictable. But seems like the bishop pair might be the game changer even for this one.
Check.
So that move is played to avoid the knight from playing there. So it's just reducing the possibility of position for that knight. So yeah, even okay. So this knight is gonna have a rough time. The bishop back. And now black is willing to extend that knight.
Check.
Light squared bishop I had pointed out to be very strong. This could be a good thing and a bad thing. Because this knight seems to be trapping itself. Yeah, at least Panchol has rectified that possibilities of the knight being trapped. So the king is looking towards that kind of a maneuver because he's controlling this diagonal and now this knight is having effort there. Dangerous moment for both players. I think fewer endgame skills will determine the win of this game. Because of course there is some imbalance. As much as both players have equal pawns, maybe this knight is intending to do that. Okay, so Panchol goes for the sharper line, which is painting. I think Panchol has blundered because after this bishop, I don't know what to do. Bishop d3 looked like a move for me. This Panchol here is given up so much because this other passer. Good thing is he has another passer also. It's a very interesting position.
Check.
I didn't go back here before. Already thought he was not doing it yet. Listen, I'm just out here on my own.
Let's update here. Coming on that. What happened? Oh, seriously?
Bishop check.
Once a janitor.
This.
Push the pawn.
Ah.
Wow.
Check.
Ah.
This seems like Looks like a win for black.
check,
You know how much it costs to get all that
The whole idea is to remove, to flush out.
check,
Dude, I don't even have time to shut up! You ruined me! You ruined my
And to notice, going to the dark square is giving black tempo.
check,
You happened to me! And now you is gonna happen
Now it's bad.
to you!
What just happened here? I can't even get
Now
what's
it's
this game
bad.
now.
Now this is bad.
Check. Right.
This is bad because after check.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, so I think that one I can't check.
Guys,
Check.
we are done with the first step.
Okay, that's okay. Oh, okay, Panchol. So you're leading with 2, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's good. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. But you know, I just I'm very I think I'm blundering. Like I'm making some very funny mistakes, but it's okay. I start like that actually. In case you didn't know, I start like that, but it's okay. Fine. Have we finished this one? Do you have a break or something?
Yeah, you guys can take a break. Just please do take a break. And one thing to point out
Yeah.
is that as you take a break, just let me tell the guys, we are going for a 5-minute break.
No.
Please don't move. Welcome back. And the ongoing match is between Panchol and Joseph Methu. Actually, top 2 blitzers in South Africa. Okay, not some of the best. Let me put it that way. I don't want to become objective. So the chess is one of the games here in Africa where we are still not sure who is leading. But in Kenya, obviously, Methu is the best in blitz, in rapids, and should be top 2, if not 3, or even the best in the classical play. So Methu lagging has 2 points, Panchol leading with 4 points, and so far so good. Panchol looking very good in shape. Methu complaining that he's not seeing some obvious stuff. He's almost blaming himself, but that's how chess is. Anyway, let's see. This game looks it looks good, I think, for white. I like the control of that light square diagonal. The only fear I have is actually I don't see much for black here. That knight that black has, sorry, that knight that white has on g3 seems to be doing a very good job defending. So I think it's quite clear that white here is doing very fine. Way early in the opening. So I'd like to welcome those who just joined us. My name is Titus. I'd like also to introduce Chess 254. This being the first series. Maybe most guys don't know about Chess 254. It's a partnership between Prox Chess House, which is the institution I run, and Mini Chess Kenya, which is run by Gidin Jihinga. And we actually did this with the intentions of synergy. Of course, if you work together, you can achieve much more. So that's the whole idea. And with that, we want to do very many things for chess. Actually, not really for profit, but just to advance the game and make the game better. So like in this scenario, Chess 254 has sponsored this event, and the winner of this cage match shall be awarded by Chess 254. So a lot has been done behind the scenes by Gidin Jihinga, who is running the institution at the moment, and I'd like just to give him as many accolades for this. So just to summarize what Chess 254 does, so we are doing chess events like you have like cage matches, chess tournaments. We're also doing chess trainings in different fronts, free trainings with GMs, trainings for individual capacity. We're also doing group trainings. So if you're out there and interested in training your kid, your son, you can of course contact Chess 254. You can directly text or call. You can even leave a comment on this YouTube section, and I'll follow up with you. And apart from that, we also intend to make chess equipment more affordable. At the moment, we are selling chess boards, chess clocks, demo boards, all chess equipment that you might want, and we hope to make them cheaper now that we have partnered with Mini Chess Kenya. So somehow I feel like Methu has stolen a pawn successfully. This should be hard for black, but I think black can recover the pawn immediately if he wants to. Rook a8. Rook 8 should do the trick. Just play rook a8, get your pawn back. I don't know what other threat there is. But the problem with rook a8 is that we have queen b7 and then this pawn falls. So actually it could be possible that All right, so Panchol goes for complicated line, I think, with the ideas of Queen F2, check. But what does that do, really? Or maybe I'm missing something. I guess I'm missing something. Rook times b4, then possibilities of queen check, and king moves away. All right, let's see what happens. I think I missed something. I don't know what I missed. All right. I think Methu blundered, but Panchol does not have time. The good thing with 3+2, time trouble is kind of like a mirage. You might think someone is having time trouble, then all of a sudden they start gaining on time. So you cannot really say that someone is in time trouble until they really lose on time. But at this point, I feel white is still okay, very well okay. Much okay. I think it's high time. I don't know what the plan for black is here. I don't know if that queen works or that fork, sorry, because Panchol wants to maneuver here, but I think he's lost the fight, and I think he lost it way earlier. I think that move can do it. F4, yeah. F4 in case of anything, king up. You can always, in case of many perpetual checks, you can run away. King there. It's bad. It's bad for bad for black. So check, execute. It's quite obvious that white has won this one. But I like the fact that Panchol does not resign. Yeah. So it's 4-3. Methu closing in. So far, you will notice they're playing a similar pattern. So let me know what you think about this match. If you have any comment, how you can improve this sketch, let us know. If there's any suggestion you have, comment, a dislike, give us any feedback. We really take it serious. If there's anything I need to amend, I'll do that. course, we've not done this for so long, but we hope to improve how we do these cage matches. It's just for the love of the game, not for any other benefit, really. And I hope you're enjoying the match as it is. And should you want to participate in this cage match, let us know. We can always organize with the little resources we have. And of course, we do all this for the love of the game. I personally, I play chess, maybe not so professionally, but I love the game so much, and that's why we are doing all this. All right, so back to the game. These two players seem to be very good at managing bishops. Everyone wants to remain with a bishop pair, and it seems like at every one point someone is trying their best to lag with a bishop pair. Panchol stops the fact that it's At this point, there are so many possibilities. Actually, I'm seeing that. So this bishop might be sacked at some point. Maybe it's too early. Or he could even be preparing a move like c4. So I think Methu wants to relocate the bishop to d6. That just could work. Check. And then a push. Why? Why did Methu do that? Yeah, it was a blunder. Unfortunate. Yeah, that was painful. I thought he was to check first, then maybe try that, but still, yeah, this is bad. So now we are on to game number. Is it 9? This is game number 9, and Panchol is leading with 5 points. Methu has 3. Panchol gaining ground, and like I just predicted, I think Panchol will do very well in this 3+2. I honestly have a hunch on that. I feel he's gonna do very well in this control because I find he's a more solid player, and he's the kind of, if he gets more time, he plays better moves. So 3+2, the 2 seconds increment, they really do make a difference. Methu, on the other hand, is also very fast, very, very fast. He's a master of pre-moves. I mean, on his blitz rating, he's gone all the way to 2500. A rating, I think, I don't know when I will break it myself. It is what it is, and so I mean, he's not a player to be underestimated. Just like you can see on the board, Methu, I don't know, this opening doesn't look so good on him. Black has a lot of space. I don't know if queen exchanges here would make any difference. I think black is still okay. And there's some nasty tricks if you play badly as black in this position. As white, sorry. So for instance, yeah, that queen move was very necessary. I think exchanging the queen was a blunder, because I'm seeing in some lines you lose the bishop on e2, and even if you don't lose the bishop on e2, it will be poorly placed. So that's how it is. So Methu seems to be more serious at this point. He looks more focused, less distracted, like he's more composed. I don't know if he's gonna make better moves. Panchol still consistent. So far, I think he's just playing chess the way he does, and it's really working. So Panchol is very aggressive. Like you can see the dark square pawns, all of them are headed towards attacking the white king, regardless of the fact that his own king might be left exposed. exposed. But I think this dark square bishop is doing a very good job, and he knows that, so that's why he's comfortable pushing the other light square, the black pawns, another pawn storming towards the king side. So he successfully managed to open the f file. The rook now has a very good scope on that f file, but it could not work towards his plan, because I'm now also seeing plans that white could have, and this knight has a lot of potential towards the king attack. So a lot of pieces here for black are stuck. In the medium term, they won't be able to move. For now, seems okay, but I'm seeing possibilities of this knight doing a lot of damage for black. So Methu goes for knight g4. I don't know with what idea. I don't know if he's not afraid of h5, or maybe he wants to agitate h5 to be played. Maybe that's what he wants, so that he can weaken the king even more. Or maybe he wants to relocate the knight to e4 so that it can coordinate with the other knight. Honestly, I'm not sure what wants to happen. Now remember, this knight is stuck, and this knight is tied towards protecting e7. There are possibilities of forks, and Methu has seen that, and that's why he wants to flash with the knight c6. So it's such a tense moment, and I don't know, this queen g6 looks like a mistake for me. This looks like a blunder, because it has no, at this point he has to play the queen. Exactly, it's really obvious that the queen has to be played. I think b5 is still going to be played. Exactly, that has happened. And
check.
Yeah, Methu wants to go for this pawn. If you take with rook, the pawn on c7 hangs. If you don't, rook check. Alright, so he takes with bishop. And now they have this knight coming to support this knight. Very nice play by Methu. I admire that kind of vision. But I don't know if this check has any impact really. But it could. Alright, so Methu decides to solidify these pawns. So that if knight takes back, and there's this still interesting check, there's still this rook access to the open file, and there's still this pawn on c7 which is temporarily hanging. So possibly Panchol might play c6. I don't know if that's what he's going to do, but looks like a logical move for me.
Check.
So yeah, that will happen. That queen knight has a knight there. I obviously like how Methu is coordinating his pieces. Eight. Oh, all right. So Methu does not have an issue exchanging the queens. I think at this point, I would prefer having the knight in this position than having the bishop, which does not have scope. This bishop seems like a bad move. King up. You have the idea of rook coming to the 7th rank. It's really, the position for white is just
check.
I love being white in this position. There's a chess saying that goes that a rook on the 7th rank is as good as a queen. I obviously agree. Because at this point, this queen, this rook and knight are working very well, creating a barrier and mating patterns in this position. And I think that's why Panchol wants to go for g4. I don't know if it will have any mate. Oh, Panchol is going for a mate. g4 is a mate at this point. So I don't know how Methu will stop this. Maybe check. I don't know if it works. Or maybe push the pawn.
Check.
Oh yeah. Right. I can hear some background noise. I don't know if it's Methu or Panchol. I think it's on Panchol's side. So so that still does not solve the problem at hand, because even if Methu takes the pawn, rook f2 is a mate. So I think pushing the pawn could be the move, but after he ignores, I don't know what you do. If he ignores, you have to take. You have to take with a knight.
Check.
It's been mated. I don't know if I think Methu did not see that. Wow. Small tactical errors by Methu. I'd like to hear the punchlines there, but too bad. So now we're on game number. Actually, now on game number 10. Yeah, Panchol leading very comfortably with 6 points. And you can see Methu lagging 3 points behind. And in total, they're going to play 18 games. So if Panchol manages to get to 9, he's assured of a draw. Getting to 10 is an automatic win. But this being more of a friendly match, they're going to play all the 18 matches as compared to the previous events where the winner automatically won and the game ended. So for this scenario, we'll play all the games. So 2 more games, I guess, to go. This game and another one, and we should be done with this format. At some point I felt like 3 plus 2 was a lot of time until this
Check.
and it seems like there's not so much time for playing. Wow, so this is a very interesting position. Let me analyze it. So black has given up a rook. Yeah, that's a good move. Note the queen cannot take the pawn, because if it does, bishop queens and we get a free queen. So I guess now bishop takes at knight, or does it? Yep. That is legend. I don't like this knight maneuver. If you take, yeah, I think Methu missed that. Huh? So I think queen takes. I don't know if this exchange is forced. It looks forced to me, because now this rook is attacking the b7 knight. White is winning. That exchange puts white in a better position, in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion, unless now you play a move like I think he's missed bishop b7, but that's a good tactic. I like the idea that Methu wants to wow, I like the comeback and how he managed to protect the b8 pawn. It sparks a difference between how a strong player would have dealt with this scenario and how a weaker player would have done the same thing. Very nice play by Methu. At some point I felt he was losing a piece, but he's managed to keep it, which is really nice. As usual, Panchol having time trouble. Methu capitalizes a lot on time pressure, and it's not working for Panchol in the same control, because even if he gets time pressure in the end, he's getting some increment, which plays a big role towards the final score. Just to discuss a few more stuff of what's going on. There's guys in the spectator room leaving their comments. what they think about the match. I'll just read a few, maybe not all of them. Chess Metician agrees that there was some strong move played. I think he was talking about the queen. Actually, queen c4 was really strong. I have to say, Methu underestimated that. I think he would have just exchanged the knight that was on c3 and just got a winning position. I think it was almost winning for him. I don't know if I was wrong or right, but chess is very relative. Well, weakness just, this is PDM. He says Panchol defending, just needed to play before. Methu would have fall if e4 was played. As if before was played, that's PDM's comment on the same. Then we have this gentleman by the name Club 254. I appreciate you saying you're enjoying. That's really nice. On our YouTube platform, let me just check if there's any comments from you guys. I hope you have left one. Alright, as I reach for the comments, let me also analyze the game as I get to that page. So Panchol seems to be having very good rooks, but honestly speaking, Black has a very good position. Please note the pawn on on e3 will give white nightmares. He could not have captured the pawn because there was some discovered attack and he would have lost his rook. So at this point, I think this is gonna happen. Alright, so maybe okay. For these knights will, I think they just outclass this position for white. Alright, I think Panchol is getting something. Regardless. Yeah, he's getting something here. This knight is under fire. If it moves, we take this pawn. Of course, it cannot move to e5. So after that check, king has to move up. Panchol gets something. Maybe not so much, but it makes a difference. Now the rooks are a bit active. Methu going also for. Alright, I think Methu will exchange. Okay, not like I thought. This thing is coming. Alright, not like I thought. Maybe check. Doesn't work. King has to move down. Oh, it's going up. Alright, of course attacking the rook. Time pressure for both players, but more so for Methu. Could be a draw. Panchol cannot mind having a draw here because he's leading and a draw is obviously a good score for him. Panchol will go ahead and take sorry, Methu will take the pawn on b2. Blunder by Methu. Blunder by Methu. Methu has blundered so many games, and this is unfortunate because I think he was better in this position. Very sad. Boera3689 says Panchol playing with some respect, no dubious sacks. Lol. Kelly M says I am back. Now we are in the last game of this format. This is gonna be an interesting night for Panchol if he wins this cage match. Still not yet obvious. I mean, 3+0 is yet to be played. Of course, now the nerves for Methu are high. Could work in his favor or not. It happens to most players. After you lose a few games, it will either demoralize you or it could make you play better. But I think in this case, it's not really working so well for Methu. But I think the tactics he's playing right now are more of time pressure. Could really work for 3+0 because their time is of essence. You cannot waste even a second. 3+2, it's really annoying whenever you have a bad position in 3+2. You cannot really capitalize on time. Time is not such an asset in 3+2 because the opponent gets added time every time he plays quickly. So it becomes tricky for you to capitalize on time. So right now we have some early attack on the H file. Let's see if Panchol can stand the heat. But so far he's shown he's able to. I'm seeing a possibility of knight playing to e6. But let's see if it's gonna play. So as you may be aware, after this they'll be playing 3+0, which is way faster compared to the previous time controls. So anyway, if you're out there and you'd like to learn chess is one of the best games to learn. I would really encourage. It has so many benefits. If you just Google the benefits of chess, they'll not be less than 15. And I would encourage, if you're out there and you'd like to learn the game, you think it's hard. First of all, I'd like to remove the myth that chess is a hard game. No, it's not so hard. It's one of the easiest games to learn. It should not take you less than 30 minutes to understand the basics. The only challenge comes once you want to advance the game. That's where you find stronger opponents and they make the game, of course, a bit difficult. But chess in itself is a very easy game to learn. You just have to learn how 6 pieces move. Then you learn how to achieve the objective of the game, which is to checkmate. Very direct. The only challenge comes in once you find a good player, they'll make you feel like chess is hard. But generally, chess is just a battle of wits, and whoever is better in terms of idea and good moves wins. Just as straightforward as that. And that's why you'll find GMs, IMs, or other title players maybe slightly better, maybe because they've spent more time on the game. Of course, if you play more, you become better. Or they've started the game a lot. I think because of passion and talent, take charge when it comes to becoming an advanced player. And of course, determination. Let me just discuss a few comments. Boera3689 says, guess he didn't like 2 pieces for rook and pawn with no initiative. Yes, Ali Exara has updated the score. It's 8-5. Panchol leading, still 3 points up. Wilfred Clay says, on pitch things are totally hot and different. I agree. It's so easy for us to see good moves when you're here, but on the board, it's very difficult to disseminate the two. It's very difficult for you to make risks in a real game. So easy for me to say this move is good, and it happens to be, but on the real game, it becomes a really serious challenge. So we have a few more moves before we finish this round. I can see Panchol having a very nice attack, even though he's an exchange down. It's important to note that Methu has 2 rooks, yet Panchol has a rook and a bishop. Could play a big role determining who wins, but let's see. That rook check might come with a lot of tactical play. Let's see what's going on. If king goes to e2, which looks like a logical move for me, rook goes to d3, attacking your queen. Then where do you put your queen? Possibly run away to g5. I don't know if I'm analyzing the correct stuff. If you run away to g5, queen b2 check, I think you can run away to f1. Alright, so Panchol Methu has played c2, but he's risking I don't understand Methu's play today. He's playing different stuff. I don't know. I felt like I don't know. I felt like King E2 was better. Okay. Possibly I was wrong. Possibly I was wrong. Yep. I think I was wrong. So we are done with this round, or are we? I think we are not yet done. This is the last game. Yep. I was missing one more game. The score is 8-3. Seem to have lost the players shortly, but let's see, the game is still ongoing. I think we can just discuss this one more game. Then we'll take a small break and we should be back with the 3-0 time control. Just to point out,
check.
The two players have definitely played very many games before, but this is the first time I'm hosting them in the Chess 254 platform, and most of the time they've been playing over the board. So online chess is a bit different. But let me say, Panchol is a very strong player. Do not underestimate his strength. He's played very many local and international events, so he has some experience with what to do and where. And of course, Methu, I cannot even discuss. He's a Kenyan Olympiad. He's a former Kenya champ. He's the current Blitz champ. I mean, a lot can be said about him. But today I feel he's out of form, honestly. He plays better than this. He's making some mistakes here and there, which is normal. We are human beings. And it's gonna cost him towards the outcome of this event. Because right now he's 5 games down. That simply means that if Panchol wins this game, meaning he gets 9, Panchol shall be assured of a draw. For Methu to get a draw, it means he has to win all the 3+0 time control games. Anyway, that's not a big issue. We can just continue the event. Furthermore, everyone here is a winner because we're playing this for fun. Of course, individually it's painful, but for us, the fans, we are watching nice chess. Of course, it feels painful when you also see a player make a bad move where he had a better one, especially on obvious situations. There are some complicated situations where you can understand maybe this move was missed because of ABC, but sometimes it's usually oversight and fatigue. Wow, so Rook, Panchol is very, very aggressive. Rook E3, Rook E3 with ideas of Rook H3, but Methu has managed to break up the castling position and at least protect the h7 pawn because a mate was coming. And I think because of that, Panchol is also taking too much risk. I think he's gonna lose this game. Too much risk for a mate. Because I think now the black pieces look much better. Much better. Ahona 005 said pawn c4 was missed. I tend to disagree with you, Ahona. Pawn c4 was not working. There was a mate coming and it was to be very unstoppable. Methu did not react the way he did. So I think that's a blunder. Is it a blunder or rook? How is rook f4? Knight takes, attacking queen. Of course, if you take, okay, it's a bit drawish. I love the confidence Panchol is playing with. So knight takes. Where does this knight go? Cannot go to d4. Has to go back. But in this position, black looks way better. I also agree with Jesse 77. Black wins. Yeah, black looks like he's really okay here. But it's not yet. It's not a black and white issue. It's very positional. It's still very early. Also, same thing can happen. They've been making some few mistakes here and there, and they determine the game. You could see someone just hung a queen right now, and I mean, such a mistake is just too expensive. So to our viewers, thanks a lot for those who are watching on our YouTube channel. And should you at any one point have a comment, a proposal, a dislike, kindly do share there on the YouTube channel. I'll handle it out. If you feel there's a way we can improve our channel, we shall really appreciate. And you can go ahead and subscribe to the channel just for us to always be updating on the events, because we hope to make chess great in Kenya. So subscribing is one way of doing it. So we'd really appreciate if you do that. One more pointer is this event has been organized by Chess 254, headed by Girinji Hinga and myself, and we hope to make chess much more visible in Kenya by organizing events, by selling chess equipment, chess trainings, and any other chess related events that we could organize just to make chess better. So like we've been doing a GM series, we hope to revive it soon. We had one last month where juniors get to interact with a GM and they get to play with him, ask him questions on how to improve, get some few tips here and there. And it's open to any junior in Kenya. We also hope to do that for the seniors. But as it is, we are still in the process of unrolling new stuff. So keep locked to our channel. We shall update you to new stuff we'll be doing. Very nice things are coming up. You can be assured that there's a lot of great stuff happening to chess in Kenya and generally in Africa, because chess is not yet really tapped well here in Kenya. We don't have a good number of chess players to really say that chess is well captured. I've just seen a pawn hanging. I don't know if it's hanging or I'm just all right. I think it was not hanging. I was looking at the f2 pawn, but Methu wants to go for a clear open diagonal and see if he can get something with those loose pawns on the queen side. Honestly speaking, I feel Methu is playing well, but not the way I'm used to him playing. He's missing some tactics in there. Alright, so the rook is pinned.
Check.
I think Methu wants a draw. You don't want to give Panchol a 9 at this point. it becomes very expensive for him to even give a draw. Any score that is not a loss for Panchol is good for him. He wants that. Of course, he wants a draw.
Check.
And it's a draw. So guys, we have a draw as a result for this cage match, the first draw we've had so far since the tournament started. And now the scores are 8.5, 3.5. Please bear with us as we connect back the players. Give us a few minutes. We should be back in less than 10 minutes to do the final 3+0. Take care, and please, if you've not subscribed, please do it now. I'll just ask you guys to give me one short 10 minutes as I put you guys on a break. You can also run for some tea, some hot stuff as we go and finish up and see who wins this event. Definitely Panchol has a way upper hand for this scenario. I don't know how it turns out, but let's see. In the meantime, have a nice one. Okay, so we are back. The player seems to have continued with the 3+2, so this game is null and void. They just play for fun. Then after this game, they shall resume for the actual 3+0. So it's okay. I think there's been some miscommunication between the two players, but it's fine. Any game of chess is chess for us. We appreciate watching.
Check.
I think it's okay. They just continue. But after this game, they should resume for 3+0. I think the nerves are so high they're not even counting. It happens in stage match. Whenever you play, you become so into the match that you forget exactly what feels to count. So this move looked like good for me. Knight d5 was more than a good move. Alright, so queen g5. 5. I don't know if you take. Do you take at this point? Of course, the queen wants to correct this G file. Alright, so some interesting attack by Panchol. Knight f3 is in the vicinity. Rook. Very interesting. Don't know if you take the queen first. How do you respond here? So Methu wants to go for rook g1. And the king has gone to f1 to support the rook. Plus it also removes suppose queen has been post exchange. Don't know if you go rook g1
Check.
immediately. Then I think you take, promote the pawn and then fork. But do we just promote first? No. That looks nice. The bishop g6. Very good move. I really like that move. I think Panchol has to take the knight and the pawn and accept to lose the rook. I think any other move loses here. Oh yeah, there was a fork.
Check.
Wow, so Panchol gets back his piece and he retains the pawn he stole, and I think knight's winning. That is just painful. So now the scores, I don't know, this game shall not be counted. So the scores remain at 8.5, 3.5. So we'll go for the break that we had requested for. Apologies for that mishap, but just a moment, we'll be back.
Then I can play or something like that. Okay.
Wow, so I guess it's official now. Panchol has won the most awaited cage match, but this being more vision match, they'll play all the games. They'll not count the last game they played for 3+2 because they actually exceeded the allowed number of games. So currently playing 3+0, and this is the second game. Methu succumbed to the pressure again, or rather, I think he won. Actually, he won. Oh, it's not yet official. I seem to be following the wrong side of the board. So Methu still fighting for a position. Let's see if he's gonna be able to recover. Let's see. So right now, speed is of essence, accuracy, and of course, more skill. So the score should be 8-4. Apologies, 8.5, 4.5. But Panchol is leading either way. Let me know what you think about this format. I thought Methu should do very well in this format. I think my predictions are also correct with regards to Panchol doing very well in the format.
Happy birthday!
But this is a different format. I'll be able. Let me just a bit control some background noise to my opponent. Yeah, it becomes a bit distracting. Anyway, so very interesting match for me. I'm really enjoying how it's going out.
Check.
Honestly speaking, I thought Methu would have won outrightly, but Panchol has surprised me. Not to say that he's weak, but my comparisons were showing Methu doing very well. But I guess I was wrong until now. But it's still yet to end. I still feel Methu has very good mouse skills in 3+0. He's also very fast, and that's his comfortable time control. So finishing with it could just be an advantage or not.
check, 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 check,
Wow, very interesting position at the moment. I'm sorry I forgot to update Panchol's win. And that makes Panchol the winner. I was having some glitch on my end. Apologies, some net lag. And I think Panchol has already won the event. But for respect purposes, they'll play all the games. And this is such a serious whitewash. 6 games up, or rather 5 games up, is just too much to bear. Feels irrecoverable at this point.
check,
I'm just still going for Methu's blood, no mercy at all. Thanks for those who are leaving their feedback on the section. It's really helping me. Oh, this looks really bad for black. This looks extremely bad. Methu not doing very well here, like you would expect. So many of his fans are a bit disappointed. L337 said, "Is this Methu?" Lamu, Kenya saying Vitima.
check,
Yeah, it's a tough world. Things are thick at this point. F7 looks like a possible move. It's bad. Of course, taking doesn't really look good for black. There's a lot of pressure on that king. This king is not happy at all. This feels like a moment of silence.
Sorry. Yeah, Panchol. Actually, I think you just won the match. So,
Huh?
I think you just won the match.
Abida.
I still ask for a rematch later on, but still, I think you won the match. Which is congrats. It's a good thing, eh? Yeah, let me resign here. The problem, yeah, okay. No, I know.
Abida.
But you want to
Yes,
finish the match, I think, huh? The match, all of it, huh? I
I
think you
can
just won the match. So.
I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay, fine. So okay, let's just play. Now I can play anything. Okay, fine. I think Pachola just won the match, so let's play anything now. Okay. Yeah, no, don't switch it already off now. But let's just play and see. Yeah, how many games actually? Because I'm so, but third game.
So far
This
you
is the first
played
game. Pause.
15 games
First
so
game.
far.
Fourth game. Oh, Pancho. Oh, okay, so. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, that's good. That's okay. Now we just aggressive. But the Pancho, congrats, huh?
Yeah.
Nice time.
Yeah, it was a good match. I think. I think it was a good. I think it was a good match. Yeah. We need to do such kind of matches anyway. So, yeah, we need to do matches and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. The third game, so we have 3 games to go. Those kind of stuff. Okay. Let's demoralize completely, but it's okay. Let's see here.
Check.
Oh. Oh no. Okay,
Check.
fine.
Check.
I'm trying to be at least let me finish. I can try to finish in a decent way a bit. Oh, you want to end game? Okay, fine. Let's take
Check.
it. Let's take it end game. It's favorite nowadays. By the way, Panchol laughing after I talk like 2 minutes later. So there's a lag. That's okay still. It's fine. I just part of life.
Yeah, but good play anyway from both of you.
Let me. Yako iko sawa Peters. Panchol iko ni kama ina lag kidogo. It's okay. Yeah, challenge him later by the way.
Check.
Challenge him by the way. I like to challenge this guy. It's good, but I like this kind of things now. Now this is what is good. You get someone who can actually get someone who can actually give you some challenge or something like that. So, okay, let's continue. Yeah. Oh, this guy is smart. Actually, so this guy is actually quite good. To be honest, he's quite good. Okay, they spotted him. Oh my god, this let's see.
Hey, you don't walk away from this. You don't have to get out of the fight.
Oh, okay.
Big magazine, man.
Check.
He was in here.
Good.
It's funny. I spent all these years thinking I was Casey Braddock. Turns out I was just thinking some sellouts wearing overpriced colored suits, dirty yuppie.
Put an end to the final stages of the event. Apologies for that small glitch. Apologies.
You got nothing on me, Methu! So get the fuck out of here! You're blacklisted! You and Danny Aiello! Have fun! For diving in Chicago! You fucking dipshit!
What am I doing? It's weird, but
My encounter with
so
that
Small glitch. Let me sort it out.
resolution, I
fired
don't
me to
okay.
kick things up. I had to make sure I was truly talented.
What am I doing? Seriously, like, okay, what's going on? Let's just pre-move here. Oh, he didn't. Oh, Panchol, I think she'll have picked. Okay, fine. I'm not saying I'm
Check.
winning, but I think she'll have just picked that. Okay, fine. Just picked, and you'll have won his leave, but she'll have just picked. I think it's kind of easy to. She'll have just picked things. Now I have some funny moves, but I'm not winning. But I'm doing here.
Check.
Okay, fine.
Check.
But you don't think I can win this. Let me see.
What happened, Titus? Titus?
How many times in the
Hi
match is
guys.
over? So
Oh, so far you've played. Of course, Panchol has won by score, and
yeah, but how many games exactly? Just not how many games.
so far
Yeah,
you've
just
played. Should be 6. Okay, if I don't count the extra game you played for 3 plus
16
2.
game.
Yeah, you
no.
We
How
played
many
16
games
games.
remaining? I'm just asking how many games remaining, Titus. That's it.
2 games.
How many games remaining?
2
Because
games to go.
we have to finish 2 games.
Yeah, 2
Oh,
games.
okay, sir. Panchol, okay, rematch. 2 games to go. Okay, that's all I wanted to ask. Okay, sir. That's yeah.
Titus,
Yes.
Titus,
Yeah.
did I win the game?
Pardon?
The man.
Pardon?
You have won the match. Won the match at Panchol a long time ago, actually.
But if I say
Okay.
you've not won, what happens?
I even told Panchol has won the match a long time ago.
Yeah,
But I'll
you've
ask for a
won.
rematch, I think. This one, I think I'll ask for a rematch. This is
Yeah,
not.
you've won the game.
Okay.
You've won the game.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you guys to finish the 2 games and then we can do a small wrap up.
Yes, yeah. Let's finish. What was up?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Let's just play quickly and then we finish this. Huh? Let's just finish this quickly. We see.
Just to be one of the best nights for Panchol. He's beat the best blitz
Almost
in
landed a bit,
yeah.
but
And this should be a very good night for him. I'd like to hear his reaction after this match. I hope we have enough time. It should take like an extra 5 minutes after the games are over. But they had said to each other that whoever wins, they still play all games, which is good. In most stages, we finish after the first
this
person
is
to break
aggressive.
the extra point. So right now we just see
Quite
extra
aggressive.
games, which is okay.
Actually prepared for this match. Huh? Seems like I actually see a lot of moves. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah. It's a good thing actually prepared actually, huh? It's a good thing. I think you prepared for this match. I did prepare, but still, that's not an excuse actually. I think you prepared. Your play is kind of different.
Check.
It's kind of like you're waiting for. I don't know. Okay. It's okay.
Check.
Let me just play here. You actually are playing very well. You're playing very, very well. I have to accept when someone is playing well or bad. This is nice chess. Oh, this is good. Okay. This is good chess. To be honest, this is good chess, but I'm not happy about it. But this chess, here maybe. Yes, preparation completely. But good one. Okay.
Check.
Yeah, Panchol, actually, I'm happy. Yeah, you played really well, and it's good. Oh, trying to move the mouse. Okay. Yeah, it's just moving.
Check. Check.
Such an amazing maneuver. But this endgame should be drawish if played well. But black looks better because he has an extra pawn. But if you watch those engine kind of games, the engine will be saying that black has like +1, but it ends in a
Check. 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 Check.
Panchol coming back hard, looking for some space and some activity with his passed pawns, even though he doesn't have any passed pawns yet.
Check.
I think black is lacking space
Check.
to maneuver his black king, and that is what is costing him to lack progress with his extra pawn. Yeah, I like the fact that Methu has stopped that H check, which would have been very annoying. But with the rook on the board and the king having opposition on this E5 pawn, it's strange to me.
Battle Royale has every cop in the city.
Check.
So this game reminds me of
Check.
what just happened today, which is people
Check.
had a lot of hopes on Eliud Kipchoge.
Check. Check.
Then he never won the match. Most Kenyans had a lot of support for him. We were expecting maybe breaking a record or something. Kind of similar feeling
Check.
to this. But anyway, it's part of the match, it's part of the game.
Check.
This is a draw, I think. Just like I thought, Methu has decided to go for a draw.
What kind of an idiot?
Check.
Right into it. Something.
Check.
Now don't do it, Corey. Surrender.
Check.
This looks like a win for Methu.
Yes. Once again, the mouse. What am I? I think I still just use the phone, maybe. Yeah. Maybe the mouse is something I don't think I need to use. Seriously, yeah, the mouse is not something I need to use. Okay, the last game, right? Sent rematch, yeah. The last game, so bad. Okay, fine. Let's try Catalan here now. Nothing to lose, so let's try something we don't play. when you teach.
This is the last game of the tournament,
3.
the cage match.
Okay.
Definitely not a decider, just more fun. This is a very big gap. Nobody could have predicted this kind of a gap. Honestly, I couldn't have. I mean, more than 7 games difference is just so much to imagine.
Check.
Can't really have things using the mouse. That's weird.
Check.
Okay.
It's not something to predict that easily, but it's part of the game.
I almost actually
the unpredictability is what
energy
makes
5
even more.
when I so bad.
So
it's just so bad. Yeah, Panchol. Is it tough online actually? Like, is it people can see the stream? Because I want to ask for a rematch.
Check.
And I think I can do better in the rematch. So. Is it online? Or can people see? Is it online by the way, Panchol?
Yeah, it's online. What are you asking?
Can is Panchol okay with the rematch? Yeah. No, not now, of course. I mean, in future, it's Panchol okay with the rematch. Like, what is this? Oh, you resigned. I'm going to play and then, what? This is funny. Okay, this is, okay. I wanted, okay.
Alright, guys.
Not even noticed you have resigned.
So the score finally, so that's the last game you guys have played, Ama?
Yeah, I think it's the last. See, I thought I wanted to play and then I noticed he has resigned actually.
Yeah. Wow, so that was very unexpected. I didn't see that coming, honestly. Let me be honest.
Yeah.
But well played,
it's okay, it's fine. No problem.
Panchol seems to be one the kind of guy inaonekana he's very good at preparation. That's
not really. I think he's just good at chess. Preparation I don't think so. I think he's just good. Overall, I think he has a tupo.
I agree.
Like,
Panchol bana, congratulations. So
yeah.
Seem to be the unbeaten guy bana in these cages. So what do you have to say?
He's the unbeaten.
Yeah, he's not lost so
far. Nobody has.
No, he's not lost.
Nobody has.
He played Gidenji at some point.
Okay,
he played.
I know the Gidenji match.
I think Mehul knew.
I did play Mehul. I think they cancelled Mehul something match.
The Mehul match never happened.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he's won all his matches. Congratulations, Panchol.
Oh, okay, that's Panchol Bana. Madol Panchol. That's nice. But yeah, luckily, yeah, you have beaten me. Okay, it's okay, fine. But I've requested for a rematch.
Yeah, you guys should do a rematch to verify those.
Yeah. I request for a rematch. I think. Yeah, I'll use the phone next time. I won't use this useless. Okay, I'll use the phone. I won't use this mouse now. I'll use something else, but it's okay. Yeah, but he has played. But eventually, I think he has played well. Actually, even if I would have used, even if I would have used the mouse, I think he's still not the mouse, the phone. Still have played better. Phone, yeah, still have played. I think he will have won battle, so I think he was a better person today. I'm just off.
I agree.
I think he's just a better person.
The smile is the smile is
he's smiling.
Hey, Methu, well played. Honestly,
that's
I felt
nice.
He made many mistakes, some mouse slips here and there. Painful.
No. Yes, I'm trying to use the mouse, so now okay, it's fine. I mean, like you try to. You pre-move something and then napata hapa iko hapa, but I think I've been outplayed. To be honest, I think not even the most slips, even if the most slips were there, but I think I've been outplayed today. To be honest, I don't think it's most slips. I think because most slips were like 3 or 4.
Okay.
But I've lost enough. The margin does not really reflect the most slips. I mean, it's.
But then you should.
I've just lost.
You should give it like a month and rematch. I would be glad.
No. Actually, I can do my rematch tomorrow, but it's okay. But it's okay. Depends with Panchol, eh?
But well played. Just continue.
Yeah, okay, the fans, yeah. I'll say I'm sorry and all that, but what can I say more now? I think I'm more sorry to myself than to the fans. Yeah, maybe I don't think I'll sleep, but it's okay.
You have to sleep. What you only
I've
have to do,
just
you'll be
now I
analyzing
have
the
to go
games,
to
Ama.
settings. Hebu kidogo. Kidogo tu. Tesa sema? Sorry. Imagine I think I think the stream is on the phone, on the laptop. Sorry, it's on the phone actually. No, what I'll do, I want to analyze the games actually, because I didn't play except white. I didn't play main lines, so I don't think there's any point of analyzing the games.
I know. It's not one of those things to be.
Yeah, with black I can't say main lines, but yeah, with white everybody knows I play d4. So that one I think he knew, and he was ready for it, which is good actually. But with black I think I was just experimenting. With black I think I didn't play. Yeah, I avoided the main lines because you know. But with white, if I play d4, you can prepare or whatever you want to play. I think I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But with black, I'm not so sure about it. So I try to like become a bit innovative.
Yeah. I know. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah.
You did so much well. I can't really blame you. I kind of felt at some point you were just making some little mistakes in some winning positions, but it's part of chess.
No. At some point, I was so disappointed. I think the time where I was saying, what did I say? There's some point where there was so much noise, and then I was trying to focus, and then when I was talking, I actually blundered a piece in that position.
True.
Then I was talking to you. Actually, I think you're offline at that point. But still, even if I say that, it does not count to the kind of loss I've gotten here. So I just think silence can be good in this kind of
in this kind of a setup.
in this kind of a setup, I think silence is much better.
Okay.
Yeah, but even the last point, I think there was silence and I still lost. So that's why I'm saying it's not an excuse, but I think it might be better in the future, like the silence, because
all right.
You try to focus, then you hear some kid crying in the background, you hear someone throwing something in the background.
Yeah.
Maybe silence is actually good, but it's not an excuse for me, because the last 5 games there was silence. I think 5 there was silence and I lost. I didn't perform. So
anyway, Bana, thanks for turning up.
But anyway,
for giving us
thanks, Titus,
so
and
many people are watching the matches, and of course the fans are not.
You do this,
But
no, I know I'm disappointed, but do this,
Yeah.
Do this. Let's just organize a rematch soon,
All right. I'll talk to him.
Maybe a rematch soon, and then just organize a rematch soon, and then I'll try not to. I think I play better. Just organize a rematch.
What can you tell your fans, by the way, so they're listening?
I don't know. See, I just performed badly and I'm out of form or something like that. But maybe let's rematch soon. Actually, let's rematch soon and then put the stakes up higher.
Okay.
And then I think I have something to fight for now actually. So I'll actually fight. Actually, to be honest, I thought I would win. I was realized it's 2190 or 2160.
Yeah.
I thought actually it's low at bullet rating. So I said, okay, maybe I'll win on time or something like that.
Yeah.
But then the guy actually is very fast. So
he is.
He's actually quite fast. So he's actually quite fast. So but it's okay. Next time, I'll just be a bit careful. I'll take my moves slow and then I will see. But I'll add the rematch actually. I hope you'll accept the rematch and we see.
Thanks a lot, Methu. Have a nice night. Take care and thanks for the show. I'll definitely organize a rematch. Have a good night.
Okay, please. Yeah, please do. Okay, so thank you, Titus. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to log out here, but I can't. Okay, so.
All right.
Let me.
Okay, so to the fans, thanks a lot for watching, staying with me for those 2 and something hours. For the love of the game, I appreciate those who left their comments, those who liked the video, those who subscribed. We really appreciate your support.